So this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, Johnny, you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he's the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger, and I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. Nothing quite like this in professional sports, the magnitude of the UFC title fight, and tonight all eyes are on the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, looking to add another major scalp to a resume that is full of big names already.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big names on his resume already, but this guy doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He seems so motivated to continue to build on his legacy. He's a great champion. He's a guy that lived for that championship belt and has all the skills to hold on to that title for a really long time.
When you look at this top 15 on paper, it is just a wealth of talent, and yet this is the guy they are all chasing, and he has no intention of relinquishing the throne tonight. José Aldo Jr. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Giga Ninja Chikadze! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, José Aldo Jr.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early round action here, and let us see what the striker out of Georgia, Giga Chikadze, has to offer. Outside the octagon, this man has a foundation to raise money for cancer, one of the best human beings on this roster. As far as the in-octagon stuff, a scary proposition for any of the elite lightweights. You know about the liver kick, as he calls the Giga kick. This man has every strike in the book, as a lot of his featherweight opposition can attest. If he can win this fight tonight, ideally by knockout, may get a title fight before the end of the year.
Right hand landed.
All right, we will see how José Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since José Aldo started boxing with the Brazilian Marines, his hands have just gotten so much better. But he is known for the outside leg kick. It's his calling card, and if you're José Aldo, you want to fight behind him.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Straight punch lands. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Back to the clinch. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Leg kick, check Chikadze. Man, his jab is good. There it is. Missed on the right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. Aldo's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, as
that was a slick transition.
Aldo's in half guard. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Chikadze. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Chikadze's got his back again. Oh, flattened him on his back there. 90 seconds to go in the opening round. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Chikadze's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Great defense by this fighter.
Under a minute to go.
Posture up, ground and pound.
This is where he wants to be. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Chikadze's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. What a start.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Or relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, folks, here we go. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Block that shot there.
Nice shot there by the champ. job defensively. He blocked that punch.
Aldo's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he can land it effectively.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Back and forth we go. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Chikadze's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, the Superman punch lands.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Chikadze. Now you're really starting to see the damage on that thigh. Maybe check a kick, protect that leg a little bit.
He's got to check a kick in return. You've got to make him pay for throwing these leg kicks. They can't be free. You can't just get your leg beat up. Right now we're starting to see how much damage he's inflicted on his opponent.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys...
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Chikadze's eye is closing up. Under a minute now to go in the round. Going to the body.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh my goodness, what happened?
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Good run.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Chikadze's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Just misses with the left hook.
That one struck in. Nice strike.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Giga Chikadze. Body shot there.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Chikadze gets the single leg takedown, well played.
He passed the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse. Nice.
You got to start to get to the get-up process because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Oh, the bruising on that calf, champ. That's not good. Hey, take your cans off. Tell him to check a calf.
I mean, we got to go back to pandemic fight where they could just hear the coaching because, man, he has not checked one kick and he's paying for it now.
And lays the left there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, he's landing a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Look at the clinch there is goodbye out.
Beautiful kick lands there.
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight.
Jab there by the champion.
Oh, nice jab.
Chikadze is trying to make that eye swell shut, DC. Clearly, he has put a focus on targeting that area, which is already damaged on his opponent. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Big right hand.
10 seconds to go in the round. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. This is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Back to the jab now, no good. Just misses with a left hook there.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. All right, so it's been a big narrative in the fight. The bruising on that thigh is now officially getting worse. He better make an adjustment soon.
He's got to do something. He's got to change something. He's got to change the way that this fight is playing out. He's got to check and return. That's what I look forward to this guy doing. He's got to check the kick, return with a punch. Make him pay for throwing the strike over and over again. Doing a really good job of using that reach advantage.
Swing and a miss by Aldo. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on that.
Connection there. His opponent could be out of here soon, they say.
Something nuts. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for sure.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Chikadze is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Now he's going full mount. Oh,
these ground strikes are just brutal. 13 steps in.
oh my goodness.
What a fight. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, José Aldo Giga.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce. José Aldo, your winner tonight by TKO. On paper, a lot of people thought this stylistically was a difficult matchup, but the future Hall of Famer reigns supreme.